Alright guys, let's get started. Facebook's not working, so you guys can just, I'm going to archive all the videos for YouTube. You can just check out Performance Gun Training on YouTube. All the lessons and lives will be there. I'm Tony Salas. I'm with Performance Gun Training. For those of you that don't know, I'm a USPSA competitor. I teach mostly intro to competition and some basic concealed carry and basic marksmanship. Here's the challenge. Day one, we're going to get better. 30 days of dry fire. Every day it's going to be a minimum, let's say 10 minutes. Everybody can spare 10 minutes. And I promise you after 30 days, you will be better. Whether you want to jump up in class in USPSA or any competition, or you want to get better with concealed carry, you want to be able to get your gun out faster, you want to get your gun out of your holster for your carry gear, if you're law enforcement, security, this will help. Takes 10 minutes, I promise. We'll go over some, today's going to be basic, just stuff that you need. Obviously gun, belt, mags. Timer will help. You don't need a fancy one. You can use your phone for now. We're just going to use it for a part-time. Need a unit of measurement to get better. You can use Post-its if you don't have it. Any dry fire targets. These are from Ben Stegger's Pro Shop. These are lifesavers. They make it a little more enjoyable. Some painter's tape. Don't want to rip the paint off the wall. I'm just going to put 3 targets up on this wall so you guys can see me, but they're going to be basically set up like this. Just 3 basic targets. You can do most any drill. So we'll give you a little background real quick. It's performance gun training because I believe no matter what, performance is key. Whether it's in competition, whether you're trying to train to be a grandmaster, win a championship, or save your life, the bottom line is performance matters. So that's what this dry fire challenge is, to show people that you can get better with not even firing around, and it's free, just costs you a little time. So we'll just get started. I'm just going to do some basic draws. The key here is no trigger press. So you're just going to pull up, sight picture. That's it. Don't press the trigger. We're not pressing the trigger. We don't need to add that in. We want to make sure we have a good sight picture. Anybody that knows me knows my problem is not pulling a trigger. However, sight alignment is key. I can tell with this new gun, I'm aiming a little to the left. Oh, we'll see. I don't know if it's the new gas pedal. There we go. That's better. If you notice right now, I'm not even using a timer. So there should be no excuses on why you can't just get a little practice in. You don't need a timer. I understand there's some people that have kids on the way. Congratulations. And you don't want to make the extra noise. You don't need it. Just make sure you get to your gun with urgency. Act as if the timer is there. Now we can add in the timer a little bit. So I'm going to wake up the nervous system here. Let's see. There we go. I'm not that fast. There we go. Well, not bad. Remember, no trigger press. Just line up the sights. Nothing crazy. Ooh, I can definitely put that par down. Right now I got the par set to 1.2 seconds. I'm not the fastest drawer in the world, but clearly it's working good, so we're going to press that down. Let's shoot for 1 second. Let's see what 1 second looks like. Ooh, we may be putting that par time down here soon. Oh yeah, yeah, we're pushing that down. Last one at 1 second par. Yeah, that's got to go down. All right. So let's try. I don't know. Let's push the measurement here. We'll just do 0.9. 0.8. Let's see where we're at. Now remember, this is still no trigger press, and a lot of people will say, well, it's not your first shot. You'll get to that point, because you're always going to know that the key here is to line up your sights. That's when you want to pull the trigger. A lot of times in dry fire, you can get away with just whipping the gun out there, pulling the trigger like, yeah, I made it. But in dry fire, you got to be honest with yourself, because there's no hole to show what happened. So really be honest when you come up in that par time. Are your sights aligned? That's the key. The more honest you are with yourself, the more you're going to get out of this. So let's see, 0.8. This is pushing my boundaries. My match draws are usually around 1.2. So, well, it was close. A little bouncing at the end. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I was pushing. Ooh, we're there. I feel pretty comfortable with that one. Another thing in dry fire, make sure, because you don't have to fight the recoil, really concentrate on your support hand grip. Make sure you're crushing it. You don't want to let go and loosen up and then go to live fire and have your gun just recoiling all over the place. Really crush it. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we're sitting at 0.8 par time. That's really pretty comfortable with it, actually. That's not bad. Alright guys, I'm still not even pressing the trigger. Really focus on getting your perfect sight picture on your draw. If you can get that, pulling the trigger at that point's the easy part. We'll go over some trigger press drills further through the challenge, but here, this is a good first day for people. And a good first day of hardcore dry fire for me. This is a new gun, so I do realize I got this slide racker on here now, and I'm nailing it on the draw. I'm gonna have a good mark there. There we go. Let's go down. What are we at? 0.8, I said? Let's see how crappy we can look at 0.7. Let's start pushing some boundaries here, and it's only not even 10 o'clock. Whew. All right. Oh, that was pretty good. Ooh, that was sloppy. I missed my grip. A good practice to get into, guys, is follow through. If you mess up, that was a messed up grip, I still went through to get my sight picture, because when it comes time to perform, you know, in a match, you still got to get out there. You can't say, oh no, timeout, let's start over. That doesn't happen. And that is certainly the case with a self-defense situation. So follow through. You mess up, finish it out. Even though you didn't make the par time, it's really important that you get through it. Ooh, that was dragging on the shirt. This is good. 0.7 is this is a challenge. I like this. This is good. There we go. That was good. A good tip to get your hands moving is, who did I learn that from? Probably Ben Steger. Move your hand to the gun as if you touched a hot pan. I mean, you need to get to it. So I'll turn this way so you can see getting to the gun within the beep. The beep is about 0.3, the tone of the beep. So you should be there. Okay. To the gun. To the gun. Same for the opposite side. You want to bring your hand to an anchor point right in here or wherever you're comfortable. Some guys do the belt. This gets in the way of the belt, so I go up here. Same thing on that beep. You need to be up. I'm not going to move this hand, just this one. Okay, that's the other part of the draw. Make sure you're kind of getting it up there. Snap it. Okay. Now if I move both hands to show you, just at the draw, you'll see. Okay. Okay, that's the first part. Okay. Now we'll just do it all together after here. So we're sitting at a 0.7 par. Nice. Missed my grip a little bit on going up. That was a good one. That was a good one. Not bad. I'll do some of that angle, get you some different angles here and see if you can see any difference. That. I was hanging a little left. I didn't like that one. That was a good one. So when I say it's hanging a little left, my perfect sight picture isn't there. I was more like that. Really need to be Donovan, what's up, brother? Perfect. That's what you need. You really need to pay attention to your iron sights. You dot guys, you got it easy. You're just coming up, dot on, that's all you need. It gives you a lot of info. When we get into trigger press, you'll really see how much info that dot's going to give you. But on the draw, when you come out, you dot guys, you should see how much bounce you have. Iron sight guys, you really got to pay attention to that front sight. Really get a good look on it. And it still tells you all the info that you need. Depends on the target. You dot guys should be target focused all the time, no matter what. All you need to do, bring the gun up, keep looking at the target, bring the dot over it. It'll superimpose on the target. Just stay target focused the entire time. I shoot more target focused than for irons. I shoot more target focused. I think my Charlie hits show that. Further shots, I'm really sight focused on the front, especially poppers, steel. Oh yeah, I dry fire both ways for sure. Depending on the target, I'll have some smaller scale targets to represent distance. That is sight focused for sure. Let's see where we're at. 0.7. Nice. Oh. We'll see if it makes it any harder. Nope, that's pretty good. So I got a third scale target up there. Not bad. Oh. Ooh, there we go. Alright, let's see, let's throw in a little reloads at the end. We gotta have some for the blooper reel. So good par time for reloads, at least the big daddies say it, is 1 second and you're really good. So let's try 1 second and see how bad we are. So everybody will tell you also I'm shooting limited this year. That's the reason a lot of hardcore dry fire. Got this giant mag wall now. Supposedly they say it makes it easier. We'll see. I can tell you it's not true. Not easier. Gets you right more times. So I'm going to start gun up. And on the beep, reload, par time 1 second. Alright, let's go. That's pretty good. Let's try that again. Let's hope it's not a fluke. Yeah, that was a fluke. That was my finger. Alright. Yeah. Oh, my mistake there. Re-establishing the grip. So after the mag goes in, I went way over. I'm not even on the gas pedal at that point. Should have been there. Let's try that again. Ooh, the hand. That's what I get for pushing. Alright, so in an instant like this, if you're slow at reloads like me, 1 second is not your deal. Let's go up, let's try 1-2. And we'll go into what Steve Anderson calls match mode. So I won't try and push, I'll just try and nail it right on. Let's see if 1-2 is enough time. Alright, that was pretty good. Good grip on the after the reload. Yeah, I moved the limited so I wouldn't have to reload as much. Ah. Alright, let's see. Help if I remember what I was doing. Reloads. Alright, so a big thing I'm noticing with having this gas pedal is I keep pushing the gun here. The good thing for reloads, your mag well, point to your reload location. Right here, where your mag's coming, point it to your mag pouches. So my gut gets in the way, so I don't have belts, I don't have mags up front like most limited guys. I still have mine over here. It's just tilted back a little. So I should be right here, not like that, right here. Right there is where I want to be. So let's try that. 1.2 seconds. Much better. Oh, all day. All hail the flatty. Love this trigger. I don't think I'll ever go back now. Alright, so on that one, I messed up on the purchase of the mag. Usually I grab right about here. Let's see it on the mag. Here, I was all like this. So my big fingers got in the way. Alright. Oh, absolutely. For sure. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like a striker fire at this point. Yeah, well, here I'll show you. I mean, here's my, doesn't take much. And here's the reset. Is there. It's right around 2. Just below it is the average, 1.8. Alright, let's try this reload again. See if we can not fumble it. That's not bad. My grip's a little higher than I'd like. You guys see me curl up on the front of the trigger guard. I usually like to stay below it. That's where I get the most grip for me. Yeah, the repurchase wasn't what I'd want it to be. Let's see if we can get it perfect. Close. Not as good as I want, but wasn't bad. Definitely not good. Again, finish it out. I should have been a little more focused, but still finish the reload, go out. That, again, is cause for me not bringing the gun back pointed to where my mags are. I was a little like this, and I got caught up. Donovan, thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a good day. Alright, last one. Let's see. I'll take it. Gonna end on a good note on that one. So, I think that's going to be it for today. That was a little bit longer given my introduction, but still, got some draws in, got some reloads. Day 2, we'll see. Probably going to do another, we'll add more reloads in on day 2. And it's going to be sporadic. If you guys have any suggestions, comment, DM me, whatever, and we'll go over, I'll see if I can throw more in. We'll do a bunch of other things, table starts, chair starts, unloaded starts. And we had 29 more days to fill, so there's plenty of dry fire to be had. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow.